Hello to my Capricorn family. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of December 13th through the 19th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, with this being a general reading, Capricorn, some of the content will and will not resonate with you. If interested for a private tarot reading tailored specifically to you, my website link is listed below. So let's get into the reading. First card, the Four of Swords. Next, the Major Arcana card, the Tower. And the Five of Cups. All right, Capricorn. Well, I'm picking up that some of you will be traveling. This could be in regards to the upcoming holiday, but it almost feels like a quest is the best way I can put it. Where possibly you're unhappy about a situation with someone, Capricorn. There's some kind of rift or disagreement or like something that happened that has gone on for way too long. And it might be that you're thinking about traveling to try to rectify the situation. So this could certainly be in regards to a family member, could be a close friend, and maybe there was like some kind of disagreement, miscommunication, or things just went south is the best way I can put it. Taking a look at your first card here, Capricorn, you have the Four of Swords. And what I'm drawn to is the swords on the wall. One is turned differently than the others. So that's what I'm picking up. There is something that is not in alignment in your life. So this here is the problem. This is what's like surrounding you. You spend a great deal of time thinking about it. But this card is that you usually kind of retreat to a quiet place, kind of removing yourself from those issues. But the Four of Swords suggests that you have situations or troubles or problems that need resolution. But this is a big indication with this card, Capricorn, that this is not the time to deal with them like head on. Rather, it's a time for you to just calm down, heal, so that you can then go back and approach things feeling refreshed and energized. So this is an indication of meditation, connecting with your higher self, just kind of tapping into spirit, getting that guidance, that wisdom. And that's what the stained glass here is all about. It represents divine guidance and intervention, giving you clear insight where you're going to be able to handle this situation, and most likely to your benefit, Capricorn. Now, the Four of Swords is Libra's card in energy, so it's restoring the balance. Or, as I noticed here, having all the swords in the same direction, restoring that harmony and balance. This card's actually ruled by Jupiter, so it's about having that wisdom, that knowledge on how to go about it. This is bringing in a bit of luck, good fortune. And the number 4 energy can indicate rationality is the best way to go with this situation. But the Four of Swords, this 4 energy, can be that you're stuck, you're stagnant, you're not going to change or you're not going to move forward. And so you're forever caught in what's depicted here on the card, always retreating, being drained of your energy. So let's pull a clarifying card for the Four of Swords, see if we get any more information. But the Four of Swords also deals with the heart chakra, so it's kind of something that's connected to you in a deep way. Major Arcana card, the Sun. Well, with it being a major arcana card, Capricorn, that's bringing in some kind of change. And this is a card of light. So it could be indicating that it's time to reveal everything. And that could be how you feel. You want to make amends. You want to set things right. So this is a card of clarity, understanding. It's actually a card indicating yes, to go ahead and try to make the effort. So very strong message here with the Four of Swords. But for others, where this doesn't maybe resonate, could be in regards to being disconnected from your higher self, kind of not tapped into your intuition to kind of point you in the right direction. So definitely an indication to get some rest, meditate, connect back up, and get everything back in balance and alignment. Now, your next card, Major Arcana card, the Tower. This is certainly drastic change coming in. Definitely can have something to do with a reconciliation with someone. Not necessarily a bad thing. Everyone always seems to fear the Tower card because of what it looks like. This is the lightning just striking the very top of the tower. It's keeping the foundation and, for the most part, everything else intact. So when the Tower card, with it showing up, it can be shaking things up. Maybe the information you find out, you might have had an assumption that you kind of took for granted was possibly the truth or assumed. And the other party might have felt the same way. So the Tower card actually indicates that things are being shook up for a reason so that you can think in a new way. So the Tower showing up in a reading can be telling you to shake up your life. Take a look at deeply held assumptions. And is this still serving you, Capricorn? So an indication here, this is where I'm like picking up the travel. Get out of your day-to-day environment. The Tower is indicating drastic changes are required in your life. This card's actually ruled by Mars, so it's a very forward motion, like taking action kind of energy, being very assertive. It's your willpower. And yeah, it can involve tempers rising and flaring. But this lightning that you see at the top of the card here, that is sudden divine intervention, kind of waking you up. And this number 16 of the Tower card, the numerology, reduces to 7. And 7s represent forces that have to be dealt with that are beyond your control, Cap. So things you have to deal with. But it's also about the spiritual aspect of things, looking within, having that wisdom and looking at the larger meaning of like the situation, overcoming challenges. 7 is the number of the crown chakra, your connection with the divine. So an indication here to tap into your higher self, get that spiritual guidance on how to proceed with this type of energy. Now, let's pull a clarifying card for the Tower card, see what other information we get, possibly for other Capricorns who might not resonate with a relationship issue. Oops, okay. Major Arcana card, the Hanged Man. Specifically tapping into your higher self. That's the glow around his head here. Looking at things from a different point of view. So there's a tremendous indication with your cards already, Capricorn, that maybe you were seeing things in the wrong light. Now, your next card, 5 of Cups. Certainly could be how you've been feeling. This is a card of just dwelling on something that is done and over with. You can't change it. You see the 3 overturned cups? That's what she's thinking about. Could be a loss, some type of experience that she feels. Very unhappy. So it's some type of difficulty that she's having. So this could be you, Capricorn. There could be something that you're feeling sad about, something that maybe you regret, maybe something you wish you handled in a different manner. But there is growth. There's room for growth, for change moving forward. There's 2 cups behind her, and that's 2 opportunities, directions, options that you have, Capricorn. So this is a card of almost when you're ready, Capricorn. You're going to be able to turn around and see that you have options, wonderful opportunities that are waiting for you. Now, the numerology of the 5 of Cups, this number 5 is a difficult challenge energy. It's like a struggle in the beginning. Ties into your Tower card, shaking things up, trying to make you break old habits, maybe old assumptions. Certainly feels like passing through fire to be made stronger. So it is associated, this number 5 energy, with the throat chakra. So it's going to be all about communication, Capricorn. If and how and what you say in regards to communication. So let's pull a clarifying card for the 5 of Cups. The 7 of Swords. Well, the 7 of Swords, as a clarifying card here for the 5 of Cups, is more about having a game plan, a strategy, kind of being prepared if you're going to try to have some kind of reconciliation with someone. And very much could be someone, because of the holiday, could be someone that you don't see very often. But with the holidays, they show up. So once again, we have this 7 energy, which is having to deal with things that are beyond your control. So it's an indication here. You are unhappy, possibly with what's happened in the past here. And you have the opportunity here with these 2 cups to respond differently this time. Your clarifying card here is an indication to have a game plan in place, Capricorn. Now, your numerology for your 3 tarot cards is number 25, which reduces to number 7. So 7 is kind of like a repeat number and pattern showing up for this week. An indication that you're going to have to deal with something possibly this week, or you want to. But you're going to have your wits about you, tapping into your intuition for guidance, and also to have like a strategic game plan as to most likely the communication, what you're going to say. Now let's take a look here at your last tarot card, which is more like pulling your tarot cards and meaning all together. And you received the Knight of Wands. Well, this is where I was feeling like this was a quest. That you're going to be traveling, possibly getting together with family. And this is an energy here with this Knight bringing in change or wanting to make amends. You're trying to rectify the situation. This is what I'm picking up with the Knight of Wands. And this relates to all of your cards. So pretty much everyone has someone in their family, friends, coworkers, whatever it is, that there's some kind of tension or maybe a dislike would be a better word. And your reading this week, Capricorn, is about clearing that up. So the Knight of Wands is about taking on that quest, that challenge. And it's all going to be for your personal growth, Capricorn. Now, this is Sagittarius's card in energy, so it could actually be in regards to a Sagittarius, or it can just be that you're going to be open-minded, very optimistic about what it is you want to accomplish. So you might be having some of the traits of the Knight of Wands, but it's certainly an energy of trying to move forward in regards to what I'm picking up. What your cards are indicating is rectifying something with someone either in your family, a friend, a coworker, possibly even a boss. So let's take a look at your crystal for the week. Sarusite. And what does it say here? Travel. It deals with your root and crown chakras, so that's from top to bottom. That covers everything, Capricorn. So this card's an indication maybe to plan a holiday, a short trip. Travel is associated with this card. Could be business or pleasure. So it could be something in the workplace or something within family or friends. This card's an indication that it's important for you to create the opportunity to kind of step out of your comfort zone, your everyday surroundings, Capricorn, in order to straighten out what your cards here are indicating. So this crystal can help you to make the decisions and plan what it is you want to do and what you want to rectify. It's a crystal that can help you adapt and ground yourself and feel comfortable in different situations, environments. So definitely a crystal for travelers. It also helps with jet lag, but also to help you to go with the flow, Capricorn. Now, I did pull a tea leaf fortune card to wrap up the reading. You received, wow, pineapple. And what does it say? Reconciliation. So your fortune here for the week, Capricorn, hit the nail on the head with what your tarot cards are indicating. Now, this particular message, this fortune, represents two meanings of reconciliation. On the one hand, it can indicate that you will be reconciling with family, friends, or loved ones, maybe after some kind of argument or separation. But on the other hand, this pineapple could represent that you're going to have to reconcile with the fact to accepting a disagreeable situation in your life as something that cannot be changed at the moment. So for some of you, this is not the right time, or maybe the fact that you're not in the right mindset. You know, this Seven of Swords clarifying card, that's an indication you need to have a plan, a strategy. So if you don't have that in place, it's not the right time. So Capricorn, with your Four of Swords kicking off your reading, shows there's some kind of something out of whack, out of balance. Definitely could be some kind of relationship, whether it's a partner, a family member, a friend, a coworker. There's something that's not in balance, some kind of misunderstanding. The Tower card here is an indication of kind of like divine intervention, kind of to get you going. Thinking about this has really gone on for too long and to do something about it. So it's looking at the situation here in a different light, so to speak. And the Sun card here is giving you the clarity, the wisdom, definitely a card indicating to move forward. But you have the Five of Cups. So it could be an indication that you're not ready, Capricorn, or the other person is not ready. But there are options. The difficulty with this 5 energy is about the first step. So that could be you taking the first step. That could be the other person taking the first step. But your Seven of Swords clarifying card is an indication you need to have a game plan, a strategy in place in regards to your communication. What you're going to say, how you're going to say it, the timing of all of that. You have a consistent 7 energy, which is tuning into your higher self, being guided from spirit, but it's also having to deal with things that you don't have any control over. So that's all the more reason to have a game plan in place. And the Knight of Wands, pulling it all together, is that you're on a quest to set things right. This is how you truly, deeply feel. This is what you want. Just might not be the right timing. And your angels and guides are suggesting the Sarusite crystal to help you out with all of this situation, your fortune for the week. Kind of says it all. Ties right into your tarot cards reconciliation. And on the one hand, some of you will be successful in reconciling with family, friends, loved ones, whoever it is that you have this rift or argument with. But on the other hand, you might have to wait till another time because something or someone is not ready for change to take place. So for this week, Capricorn, this might be preparing you for getting together with the family for the holidays. There might be someone within the group that you only see once in a while, and that's what this energy is all about. Could also be something in the workplace. There could be something that has arisen that you need to set right. But keep in mind, the other party might not be ready. So definitely have some kind of game plan, strategy in regards to what you're going to say either way. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And for a private tarot card reading, the links are listed below. Love and abundance to my Capricorn family.